On August 6, 1965, in a small room off the Senate chamber, Lyndon Johnson signed the Voting Rights Act. Martin Luther King was in the room. So was Rosa Parks. This is the law people mean when they say the movement won. And on the specific question it was written to answer, it worked, faster and harder than almost any law in American history. Here is what it did. It suspended literacy tests and the other so-called qualifying devices in the places that had used them. It sent federal examiners into those counties to register voters directly, so a local registrar could no longer be the last word. And under Section 5, it required covered states to get federal approval before changing any voting rule at all. Not after, before. That last piece is the one that mattered most, and it is the one that is gone. Look at what it did in Mississippi. In 1965, about 6.7% of eligible black adults in Mississippi were registered to vote. 2 years later, that figure was just under 60%. Not because anyone changed their mind, because the machinery that had been stopping them was finally illegal, and somebody with federal authority was standing in the county office watching. Now understand what that pen stroke cost. 3 days earlier, the House had stripped the poll tax ban out of the same bill, and it took a Supreme Court case the following year to finish that job. 2 days before that, in Neshoba County, Mississippi, they had pulled 3 voter registration workers out of an earthen dam 44 days after the Klan killed them. And the year after Johnson signed, King would march into a Chicago park for open housing, and a rock would knock him to one knee. The act did not arrive as a gift. It was extracted. Then, on June 25, 2013, the Supreme Court decided Shelby County versus Holder. Be precise about this because it is usually told wrong. The court did not strike down Section 5. Chief Justice Roberts wrote, and this is exact, we issue no holding on Section 5 itself, only on the coverage formula. What the court struck down was Section 4B, the formula that determined which places had to get approval. And without a formula naming who is covered, the requirement covers nobody. Section 5 is still in the law. It has not applied to anyone since that morning. Congress has not written a new formula. So the anniversary is real and the achievement is real. 6.7% to 60% in 2 years is what federal power looks like when it is used. And the strongest tool in that law has been switched off for more than a decade, not by repeal, but by a missing list. Learn the record. Remember the cost.